No, it ain't.
The law,
Yeah, your law.
it's illegal. It's
Why didn't the
malfeasance.
judge
period.
say?
But if you read the legal decision on it, Jeff,
You're talking about two separate things, Patty.
but the case
Ron
that
is saying
was,
that
the
it
case
wasn't
that was
illegal,
brought
it wasn't
against
legal.
Don, if you read the legal decision on it, the township can make a resolution, is what the judge said, to reimburse for insurance.
I'll be happy to make that resolution so we can vote on it and have it off the table, take it off the agenda.
No, we had the resolution
I make a
in
motion
2001.
that we vote on whether or not to reimburse Don Watkins. He's been pushing me to read these. I make a motion that
I
we vote
thought
on
you
whether.
just,
We can't do it
I thought
now.
you just discussed that.
What
in-
Eric just said.
I have no
And it had to
qualms, I
wait
have no
until
qualms
the-
with voting on it. I have no issue with it at all. I'm willing to vote on it. Put it on the table, vote on it.
We won't.
Eric already told us you can't do it.
I'm
So there ain't
happy.
nothing to vote on.
Okay, that's, you don't want to vote on it, we don't vote on it.
Anybody else?
What are we voting on?
I got that opinion right here.
Yeah.
I just
What are
have
we
to look,
voting on?
Public apology would be in order.
I just have to look at it.
Yes, it would.
Or a
The
flogging.
man that stole the money.
Flogging would be better.
You saying I
To me,
stole
like you're
it?
the thief.
Yeah. You saying I stole it?
We recently got a letter, correspondence tonight to Mary Taylor, CPA. I suggest you read that one, Don.
I've talked to Mary Taylor. You say I stole the money. Is that what you're saying?
It's
I'm a
serious.
thief?
I'm saying it was illegal for you to obtain it. You obtained it. It was illegal. It's still illegal to do
You
that.
just said I stole it. The man that stole the money, is what you said.
It wasn't yours. You have it. It was illegal. If you want to call it, don't want to call it malfeasance, you can call it whatever you like. If you want to call it theft, you can call it whatever you like.
Okay, I just want to get that on record.
It's on the record, it's on the books, on the law.
Okay.
Alrighty.
They answered that question very decisively.
Okay.
What are we voting on?
No.
I never figured it out yet.
It's public opinion.
Okay, so do you want a public opinion in here of what we think? I really never figured out exactly what you did in the first place, so I'm not real sure.
You don't know what it was all about?
I'm not real sure what you did, but it must have been that.
I'll give you 5 minutes to tell you what it was all about. Okay. When Bill Davy was the clerk, Bill turned 65. He got a hold of the auditors of the state's office and Attorney General, and he got an opinion because he asked the county prosecutor if he could get reimbursed for his Medicare payments because that was part of your health insurance, see? Because when you turn 65, your insurance drops in half. Okay? They sent him a letter stating that he could if the prosecutor made out this resolution. Okay? Bill, there's a little line in there that says you must drop off township insurance. Bill missed it. Bill got the resolution from the prosecutor's office and we passed it so he could be reimbursed, him and his wife, for their Medicare. So that's what we've done for 4 years. It went to the auditor's office, they never complained, nothing. We had everything legal the way it was supposed to be. Then when I got 65, Bill said, don't forget, you get your Medicare reimbursement. Well, Jenny looked through the files, there was nothing wrong with it. It was already in place, so she started paying me. Jeff got mad because I was getting 2 checks. I was getting a check for Township and $93 from a Medicare reimbursement.
It took you 2 years to get upset.
But, so that's why he says I was illegal, see? So, and when he told me, him and Kearns both told me I was illegal, I talked to the insurance company, I talked to the auditor of the state, I called them and they said, has there been a finding against the township? I said no, and they said, then you've done nothing wrong. And I said, well, I got a couple trustees and a couple of people that say that I'm illegal and I should pay the money back. And she said, you're guilty of nothing until we have a finding. And she said, until we go over your books, for 7 and 8 said, you're not guilty of nothing. So that was the opinion that I kept, and then Jeff, he takes me to court. And still, they said I wasn't guilty of anything until they do the books. But that's exactly what come of it.
Are they still saying you're not guilty?
Yeah, yeah. The judge says I'm not guilty, the prosecutor's office said I'm not guilty.
Not guilty.
No,
Oh, yes.
no.
Yes, yes, he
The
did.
first paragraph and the last paragraph, Don says it's illegal.
Is
He
it still?
he said that I'm
No.
not guilty of it.
No, it says it's illegal to take the money, but if you are, if you are on it, you
Read,
don't get it.
read the paragraph.
Right, I did.
Read it. It
First
says
paragraph,
under
it
certain
is,
circumstance,
they do not
I
have to
am
pay you
allowed.
for, no,
But
they
he,
do not have to pay you for Medicare.
but he threw the thing out. He didn't
No.
find me
Just
guilty.
throw it out
So
there,
you're
Gary.
still
He didn't throw it
doing
out.
the
He
same
did
as
too,
you
very
were, or
advocate.
you switched?
No.
I
threw
quit
it
taking
out
it
there.
as soon as
No,
I got the
you
letter
did.
stating,
I
God
got it
damn it, you
too.
read it
And,
too.
Yeah, I
So-
was there.
but
Yeah, I knew you
that's
So
where
you-
it stands.
So you quit doing it when you found out you should quit doing it?
When Fox sent us a letter stating it was illegal, I quit.
Okay, but you don't have to reimburse it.
No, because this new law, anyone that, the thing is,
Grandfather.
there's, if you go through the state, we're not the only ones that done it. There's several townships.
Did
Knox
Boulder-
County is
did
one
Boulder
of them.
do it too?
No, but these other townships allow it, see? And it's according to how the prosecutor and the auditor of the state views it. Well,
Okay.
our prosecutor views it as illegal, but there's other townships that don't. But the thing was, the reason this House bill, it states, this insurance it's a foggy area, all over, everything. But this House Bill 485, the reason it's there, because there's a lot of guys that their spouse was getting reimbursed for their insurance that they was getting from someone else. And the township was reimbursing those people. Well, a bunch of them they had findings against them, so they had to pay it back. And so that House bill grandfathered them in, so now the township has got to pay them guys back, the ones that already reimbursed the township, because they made it legal. And now they say anything illegal, any money illegal on this bill is forgiven.
So they gave you a clean slate from now on?
Yeah,
You
that's,
do it every-
but I can't get Medicare reimbursement, see? And that's what I asked Megan when she was here, and that's what Sean with the other insurance company, when they was here, I asked him, I said, now, I can't get Medicare reimbursement and be on the township, I've got to drop out. And they said, no, this House bill lets you do it. Well, I went to the meeting on it, seminar, and you absolutely can't, unless I live in Knox County. So that's what I asked him here, and then I told him when we had that meeting the other day, I said, well, it'd be my benefit, I'd just drop off of the Medicare reimbursement, that'll save me $200 a month, and I'll just be on the townships. Well, Megan called me the other day and she said, you can't do that. Said, if you drop off a B, said our insurance company won't insure you. You've got to be on B and then we're supplement.
So
So,
it costs you more than it does him or him?
No,
for
his is
instance?
cheap.
Mine's cheaper.
Yours cheap, okay.
And so, see, actually, I'm turned down from the insurance unless I stay on B. And that's the way it was before. They dropped it in half, and it was a supplement. My Medicare was my first insurance, and the township's the second. That's why it was cheaper. But
And it's still cheaper, but